Hello, Saroja. How are you? Very good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir. I'm doing great, and everything is hunky dory from my side. Thank you so much for asking. So, what about you? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. Thank you for asking. Welcome to my channel, Speech Express. And this is our first time we are meeting. So, can you please go ahead and introduce yourself so that my subscribers can know about you?
Yeah, sure. First of all, thank you so much for giving this opportunity. And my name is Teddy, and basically, I'm from Bhubaneswar, Odisha. And if I hold a MBA degree, right now I'm a homemaker and running a small YouTube channel.
Mhm.
If I talk about my hobbies are listening to music, reading books, and watching conversational videos and podcasts. And these days, I'm very passionate about this language, so I work upon my communication skill as well.
Mhm.
And I upload some conversational videos and solo videos on my
Mhm.
YouTube channel.
Mhm.
And I have also a green thumb, so that's a little bit about me. Thank you
That's
so much
great.
for asking.
That is great. Nice. Okay, Saroja, when did you start your YouTube channel? How long back?
I have started my YouTube journey. It's in the month of January this year, only 2026.
Hmm. And before that,
Yes.
what were you doing?
Before that, I was just practicing through audio call. I have also started my speaking journey in the month of, I think, January.
Mhm. All
Yes,
right.
and simultaneously also I started my YouTube journey as well because I thought ki one of my friends, she suggested me, if you really want to enhance your communication skills, so you need to maintain the consistency. And I was practicing through audio call. I was not maintaining consistency, so I thought ki okay, let's try. So I created my channel, and after that I feel ki okay, I am too much consistent, and every day I think I feel ki every day by day I am improving, little by little I'm improving. Yes.
That's what I see. Okay, so do you provide tuition classes as well, whether it's online or
Yes.
offline?
Yes.
Okay, since how long you
It's
have been
been
providing tuition classes?
it's been simultaneously also when I started my speaking English journey and
Mm-hmm.
YouTube journey. After 1 month, like in the month of February,
Mm-hmm.
I started my teaching career as well. From January to till now, I'm providing spoken English classes as well,
Hmm.
only for beginners. Yes, I'm
Only for
helping
beginners.
beginners.
All right.
Yes, beginners and the intermediate people. I also help how much is possible.
Okay,
I
fine.
always try to help them.
All
Yes.
right. So can you just let me know what exactly the certain kind of challenges which you face while you interact with those beginners who are struggling to speak English? They are not as good as they should be, right? So there must be
Yes.
certain kind of challenges in your way. Can you please highlight
Yes.
those challenges?
Yes. Absolutely. What I faced my initial time, they are also facing same problem. Means they are able to understand each and everything,
Mhm.
and they are able to read, and but when it comes to speak, they are not able to speak because they don't have they are not doing practice, and they have a little bit fear inside their mind.
Mhm.
So they are thinking like, if I'm going to speak to anyone, so might be I'm going to make mistakes, right? So for that fear, they are not able to interact with others. And I just want to help them how much is possible, whatever comes to your mind. So don't fear to anyone, and don't be shy to anyone. You just try to speak more and more, because if you are not going to speak more and more, no one is going to help you. It is all of you responsible how much you are speaking, right? So initial time also, yeah, they are also they are also facing the same problem like what we faced in our initial time. Means whenever I faced any, like a new person who is very new to me,
Mhm.
so because I was not able to interact with others,
Mhm.
I was using broken English. Same thing they are also facing. So when we are talking to anyone and we are also using broken English, somehow we feel little bit humiliated. We are not expressing, but it is the fact. Whenever we know that we are making lots of mistakes, but there is not other option because we don't know how to speak in a good way. So same thing they are also facing. So I always try to remove their fear,
Mhm.
and I always try to make I always try to make them confident. And when confident will come, if you are going to practice more and more, if you are going to interact with others, definitely your confidence will increase day by day. In overnight you are not going to achieve all of those, so just try to speak more and more. Yes.
Definitely, very well said. Whenever we are practicing, our confidence will increase. The level of confidence we have to increase just because of practice only we can do it. All right,
Yes.
perfect. So, which particular mode of communication you choose? Like, what is your preference? Whether you want to provide online classes or you love to provide offline classes? Which mode of communication generally your preferences?
I am taking online classes as well as offline classes. Offline classes are not spoken English. It is
Mm-hmm.
like 1 to 5th I am providing tuitions,
Mm-hmm.
and online I am providing only spoken English classes, right? And online both are convenient for me, because offline I am habituate, and
Mm-hmm.
online it is very new for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel it is good, because whenever I get time, like I know that what is my suitable time. And before join with me, so I always prefer to ask them, if this time suitable for you, you can join, no problem. Otherwise it is very difficult, as I'm a homemaker, I have lots of responsibilities,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't give you time as your wish, because it
Mm-hmm.
is kind of impossible. So I always I always prefer my suitable time. So that's why I think online is little bit more confident for me.
Convenient, more convenient for you online, right? All
Yes.
right, that's nice.
Yeah. Not sorry. Yeah, confident. I
It's
said
all right.
okay. Yeah, it is my
It's all right.
convenient. Yeah,
It's all right. It's all right.
convenient time for
Okay,
me.
so Saroja, one important question to ask, what exactly do you think, the particular challenge which is coming in front of the trainers or in front of the tutors or the teachers like you, to have healthy interaction with the students or with the learners? What exactly the
Could you
certain kind
please
of
repeat the
challenges?
question?
What certain kind of challenges or difficulties are coming in your way while you interact with these kind of students or these kind of beginners, because they are not as good, they are not as mature, and they are not as much understanding as they should be. So don't you think there is a little bit particular kind of gap which you are going to fulfill, or you have to pull up your socks and you have to try your level best to bridge up that gap?
Okay.
Hmm.
If I talk about my students, yeah, if I talk about my students, uh, whenever I'm going to teach them, so before
Hmm.
that I always try to prepare myself, because by profession I'm not a teacher. Right now I'm providing, that doesn't mean I'm teacher. I'm
Hmm.
like professionally teacher, and who have started their career newly, so it is quite different.
All right.
So who are professionally, they have already experience, so it is easy for them. And newly I started my career in this line, so before teaching to anyone I always try to prepare myself what I'm going to teach them today. Yes, so for
Right.
that reason I think I'm not facing any kind of problem, because I know that what I'm going to teach them. And even even during the classes, if they are going to ask me any question, so they are also they are very new, very beginner, so they are not going to ask me difficult question. And now I am kind of little bit habituated, so I gained some experience, so now it is easy for me. I didn't face any kind of difficulties. Yeah, initial time when I started my teaching, then that time I was not able to understand what should I start, because it was absolutely new for me. So what should I start, and should I start through grammar? Because grammar nowadays people are not getting interest to learn grammar. They try to learn, they try to speak how they are going to interact with others, so they don't have that much patience. So it is also, I'm not telling about them, I'm also telling about me. I was also not interested to learn grammar. We have already studied, but when it comes to speaking others, so I always prefer to speak more and more. So I can say initial time I was kind of baffled. What should I start? I it was I couldn't understand. Yeah, And slowly and gradually, when I start my journey, then I came to know, okay, I should start from this. And to my students, their wants is, their desire is like this type of thing. So yeah, according to them, sometimes I need to prepare, and
Mhm.
according to me, sometimes I need to prepare.
Perfect.
Like this way, yeah,
Great.
I'm doing.
Great. As per your understanding, and you see the scenario, what's going on these days, like for these learners who are very new to this journey and they have started learning the new language, which is English. So, grammar is not as important as it should be. What is the importance of grammar? Whether they should learn grammar before they start their journey for public speaking and all, or they should not. They should ignore it and they should just practice whatever they are doing. I know practice can makes a person perfect, but without practice we cannot do the things. But again, this is my generic question, very generic questions like, is grammar important?
Grammar, and it's a really very good question, and means it is very often asking question, as we frequent asking question, as we all know that. Grammar, both are important, I can say. For me, both are important. Both are like coins, both side. Without, if
Hmm,
one coin has one side is blank and one side is something like also custom is there, so
hmm,
I don't think it will work, right?
hmm,
So if you are going to give that coin, so no one is going to take.
hmm,
Same thing. I think grammar is important.
hmm,
Without grammar, if you don't have basic knowledge about the tenses, it is also a little bit difficult
hmm,
to interact with others. So
hmm,
grammar is required, but in my opinion, don't wait for grammar. Grammar will
hmm,
one day will come when whenever you are going to interact with others, and whenever you are practicing more and more, knowingly or unknowingly, you will one day will come, you will able to know where you are making mistakes and where is your gray area, so where should you focus. So why I'm telling, because I was also not focusing on grammar. I just started to speak others, right? Whatever I was making mistakes, I was not worried about that.
hmm,
So I can say, you whatever comes to your mind, speak more and more in a loud voice.
hmm,
And one day will come, definitely you will able to know where you are making mistakes and where should you focus. And
hmm,
if I talk about grammar, even though in this journey, if you are going to practice regularly,
hmm.
you will be able to know where you did grammar mistakes.
Hmm.
Yes, grammar is important. I can
Fabulous.
say grammar is, yes, both are important. Both
Incredible.
are both side of a coin, I can say.
Great. Oh, Saroja, as we see, like there is a huge difference in the education system in rural area versus urban
Yes,
areas, right? What is the education system of metropolitan cities, and what is the actual education system, and what is the reality behind the curtain, which is going on in rural areas. In rural areas,
yes,
generally, once we talk about, people do not get access, so much access of this information, right? Which is
yes,
currently
exactly.
flowing. What can these people do to come at that particular at the same level as the student who has got a chance to get education from urban areas? How can we bridge up this gap?
Gap means
Yeah,
I'm not getting you.
as per the language understanding of language, because you see in metropolitan cities many people speak English, right? So I get that
Yes,
much surroundings, I get that much ambience wherein I can take my initiative and I can speak with those people, right? Randomly. But in rural areas, wherever wherein in my family nobody speaks English. If I am a learner and I'm
mm-hmm.
very keen, very curious to learn new language, learn this English, then nobody can help me out. I'm the only one who's trying, right? And who's struggling. How can we bridge up this gap these days?
Okay.
Hmm.
Great question. Okay. Uh, what I believe right now, rural area, because I came across lots of people
Hmm.
who are very aware about this language,
Hmm.
because everyone has internet and everyone has technology is
Hmm.
here right now.
Hmm.
So everyone has Android mobile. So if they have a burning desire, if they are hunger for anything, what I believe, if they are hunger for anything, no one is going to stop them. Because we have lots of example, we have lots of example who became from very rural area where light, even though they doesn't have sufficient light, they have also water problem, everything we all know that as an Indian. So but they have burning desire, and for that reason, even though English is just a language, in our area, I can say in Odisha, one of the district is there. It is very rural, very rural. Even though there is not any road for communication, right? But there one very poor background person, and she has cracked the medical entrance from in the like government college. How is it possible? Because she had a burning desire, she was hunger for something, that's why she cracked. Even though without any, they doesn't have food to eat, how they are going to spend lots of money for medical as you know, for medical preparation we need huge amount of money for preparation, right? So they are very poor, they doesn't have food for it. So how is it possible? Because she had only burning desire, she had she was hunger for something. So that's why it she proved it possible, right? So English is just a language, and if someone is hungry for this language, definitely, if he become a rural area, city area, metropolitan, whatever, like they can achieve it. It depends only what is your vision, what you want to do in future, that depend upon you. And where from you are becoming, like rural area, that doesn't matter, what I believe. Because there are lots of example in front of us, and you are also a live example, right? As you mentioned that you are from also your background is also there is
I
no one
am
who is helping you.
correct. I am
Yes,
from very
but you are
small
the
city, very small city. I was
very
born
small
in
city.
Mathura, which is the birthplace of Lord
Okay.
Krishna. Then I came to Delhi
Mm-hmm.
and I started struggling. I started looking at the people, like how people used to speak, and then I pulled up my socks and I tried to be like them. And yes,
Yes.
it was a long, long struggle behind that journey.
Yes, absolutely. You are the live example. So
So
you can achieve if you have a desire. This much I can say.
definitely, definitely, I got it. Like once we have strong desires, once we have curiosity
Yes.
to know something or to do something,
Yes.
definitely the doors are open for us. Many doors are open for us.
Absolutely.
God only
If you
help
don't have
those.
any
Yes.
desire,
Hmm.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please go on. Please go on.
God only help those who help themselves. So I am only the one who is the
Absolutely.
initiative taker. If I can take my initiative, then people are there to help me out. Correct. So there are
Definitely.
multiple ways.
Definitely.
There are multiple kind of information which is available, readily available on social media. Because in this age of social media, now things are available. We have
Yes.
YouTube podcast, right? And we have Chat GPT, we have Google, everything. So things are readily available. Information is there,
Yes. Absolutely.
but we must
That
have that
depend upon
curiosity.
us.
Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
how much we are curious about anything. So if you have available everything, but you don't have interest, so it is not going to work.
Nothing is going to be possible then once you don't have
Yes,
interest.
yes,
Okay, Saroja, one last question for you. What should be the
yes,
roadmap?
yes.
What should be the roadmap for those students who are struggling to be fluent in English language, and again they are not getting a certain kind of whatever kind of access they want? So how can they make them efficient in that language? So what should be the roadmap for them? What kind of initiative they can take in order to
Sorry.
what kind of initiatives these people who are learners, who are the beginners, who are struggling in their journey, what kind of initiatives
Yeah,
they
got it.
can take as per your understanding?
First of all, they need to make their clear vision, what they want to do in future. If they
Mhm.
doesn't have any vision, so even though if you don't know what you are going to do in future, so it is quite impossible, right? So first of all, they need to make that clear vision, strong vision. If I'm going to learn this language, so what kind of benefits I'm going to gain, I'm going to achieve. and if they don't have vision, so it is quite impossible. If I talk about what are the initiatives they need to take, first of all, they need to keep their patience, because it is
Very
not a
nice.
overnight journey.
Yes,
Patience,
exactly.
because it is not a overnight journey. Don't think like within few months, few days, we are going to be a good speaker. That is quite impossible,
Yes, it
because
is.
every great work takes time.
Exactly.
Takes
Yes.
time. Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
you need to speak more and more regularly. You need to practice. How much you are, as I mentioned, how much you are making mistakes, that doesn't matter, because we are
Correct.
learning new things. It is absolutely our not mother tongue, so we are learning others language, right? So we need to means you need to speak more and more. How much you comes to your mind, whatever comes to your mind. Don't fear of others, and don't feel keep, if I'm going to make any mistake, people are also going to judge me, they are also going to laugh at me. No, it is our only wrong thought, because everyone is busy with their own work, so they doesn't have any time for others. So why they are going to laugh at you? So you just concentrate on your work, and try to focus your work, and try to speak more and more. And if it is possible, I will suggest one thing: try to read, because reading books or reading anything is a great habit. In this way, you can enhance your communication skill, as well as you can enhance your vocabulary as well, because vocabulary is also the pillar of backbone of English language. If you have enough vocab, so definitely no one is going to beat you, right? So try to read at least 1 to 2 pages, at least one page. Just try to, initial time it is very monotonous for each and everyone, so just try to read more and more. And how much you are trying to, how much you are reading, how much you are listening, because one person can't follow, because it is very easy to say lsrw, we all know that, right? But writing is, sometimes some people they are not getting interest for writing, and they are also, sometimes some people are also not getting interest to reading. But whatever you doing, that doesn't matter. How much input you are taking, that doesn't matter. So in a final day, you need to speak more and more. So that is the best, that is the one solution I can say. If you are reading every day 1 to 2 hours, 3 hours, more than 4 hours, and you are also writing, everything you are following, but you are not speaking, you means outcome is zero. So it is quite impossible. I always suggest those people who who have started their English speaking journey, always try to speak and more. If you are making mistakes, that's okay, that's absolutely okay. Yes,
Fantastic.
you should
Fabulous.
follow.
Incredible. Saroja, very useful information. Like we must have determination, dedication. We must
Yes,
be focused
yes,
about what actually we are doing, and we must have consistency in our efforts. If we are
absolutely.
consistent in our efforts, then definitely we are going to win the battle, because it's a long journey. Within a short period
Yes,
of time, nothing is going to be possible. So we must have
no,
strong desires. We must have strong kind of determination and dedication. Thank you so much, Saroja, for
absolutely.
your valuable insight. Definitely, it's gonna help many learners.
Thank you so much, sir, for inviting on your channel, and it was really insightful conversation with you. And I think who is going to watch this video, definitely this video is going to helpful for them.
Definitely,
So yeah,
definitely,
once again, thank you so much, and hopefully we are going to meet once again for my channel.
definitely. We
Okay,
will
then,
again
sir.
have a session. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you
Take
so much.
care.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
you too. Take care. Bye.